We're continuing our coverage of Friday's deadly house explosion in Sterling, Virginia. Right now, people in that community are coming together to help those impacted. 13 people were injured and a firefighter was killed when that house exploded. The blast sent debris flying across the neighborhood and was even felt in parts of Maryland. Thank you for being here with us on this Monday. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
I'm Leslie Foster, and tonight we're learning more about the people impacted by that tragedy as they begin the healing process. Ardelia Gonsalves spoke to the family of one of the injured first responders. Yeah,
but first, our Matthew Torres is live near the site of that explosion in Sterling. And Matt, you're learning some new information about the firefighters who did make it out alive.
Well, so first off, at this hour, crews have started putting up fences around the scene. Certainly, it's going to be quite the process to get everything cleaned up. But let me step aside here to show you still to this day, you can still see the insulation from this house wedged in between the tree branches. I'm told even at one point a dresser was hanging off a tree. Neighbors telling me the family of the fallen fighter visited the scene today, creating a memorial days after this explosion killed him.
This is how you make a fairy dust.
5-year-old Evelyn may not realize the gravity of what happened, but alongside her brother and parents.
Well, my daughter wanted to give as many firefighters as we could some flowers and hand out her sign that she made.
They're spreading signs of appreciation.
You want this?
Sure. Thank you.
Near the scene where 45-year-old Sterling volunteer firefighter Trevor Brown died Friday night. He and other firefighters were responding to a gas leak from an underground 500-gallon propane tank on Silver Ridge Drive when the house exploded.
I was standing in the kitchen and it just sounded kind of like an explosion or a bomb of some sort.
It was just an awful smell. It just went kaboom.
This neighbor across the street says she was with the homeowner as fire crews showed up to investigate the leak 30 minutes earlier. She didn't want her identity made public, but tells WSA 9 she was first on scene.
We literally ran out the door because our front door blew off the front of the house, and we just ran out, and I was screaming, oh my God, the house is gone. I could have been standing there if I hadn't gone in my own house. So that kind of freaks you out when you realize you were that close to something that scary.
Through this verified GoFundMe page, we are learning aside from the homeowner, there was a second resident inside the basement who left the house just before the explosion.
It's scary knowing that in the middle of this neighborhood, that can happen.
Residents here still have plenty of questions. Fire marshals are continuing to investigate the incident that killed this beloved firefighter. Neighbors sharing this video after his family visited the site to leave a memorial.
We're so saddened that a fireman lost his life. It's just been incredibly traumatic. It's very surreal.
Out of 10 other firefighters hurt, 5 remain in the hospital. 2 are in critical but stable condition.
You put a sign out by the road.
For now, the community is rallying together as support grows from people near and far, no matter how old. And we know at least 3 other homes have been marked uninhabitable. If there is any good news that we can report, neighbors telling me that last night, firefighters were able to pull out the homeowner's cat in the rubble alive. Guys?
Wow. Every
True
day.
heroes.
Yeah, we learned something new, and just like the impact that reverberated outside of that Sterling neighborhood, so has just the generosity and the embrace of this community and all the people there, and of course those first responders who were so very brave on that night.